Substance use disorder is a public health crisis that impacts our entire community, and solving it requires a community-wide response. It takes collaboration, teamwork, and commitment. The Milwaukee County Family Drug Treatment Court was created with this vision in mind.
Drug Treatment Court is about relationship building, and that's where the impact is ultimately seen. Participants care about their team. I care about the participants and about the team. And that interaction is, I think, what makes the real difference ultimately.
Family Drug Treatment Court is a part of our children's court system, our dependency system. And the primary goal of that system is to ensure safety and permanency for children. So that is always our primary goal in Family Drug Treatment Court as well.
The community-wide response to substance use begins with our Family Drug Treatment Court community. From the judge and program coordinator to child welfare case managers, treatment providers, legal representatives, and team members responsible for ensuring the well-being of the children and family, our team brings a variety of unique skills and perspectives, but shares two common purposes: to find safety and permanency for the children and to support parents on their journey towards recovery, for themselves and for their families. Family Drug Treatment Court is a Milwaukee County program available to any parent with an open CHIPS case who has completed a substance use disorder assessment and has been identified as someone who would benefit from the treatment. The program is completely voluntary, but requires commitment from the parent. They'll be asked to submit to regular drug and alcohol testing, attend weekly meetings with the treatment court team, attend community support group meetings, commit to a community-based treatment program, and participate in services or programming that will help them to understand and support their children's needs. The program also requires a commitment from our team, both to our participants and to each other. Your support for our parents is so critical in creating an atmosphere where our parents feel heard, respected, and empowered to tackle this journey, knowing there is a community of support around them. And the supportive atmosphere we strive to create amongst our team ensures that we can lean on each other, learn from each other, and ultimately be able to respond to our family's needs more quickly and effectively.
My primary objective in overseeing family drug treatment court cases would be to make an impact, to make a difference. In the treatment courts is where you see real change, without a doubt. And the goal is, how do you engage in the limited amount of time you have to make a difference? And the idea isn't that the judge or the team is going to come up with the suggestions or the ideas or the words of change or the actions of change. It's how do you encourage and support and get the participant to, in their own mind, make their own decisions, to articulate it, and then take the next step. It's a lot of stress, I think, at times, to try and figure out how do you motivate and encourage and use the right words to get someone to get to that point of wanting change and then saying the change and then doing the actual change.
I think the parent feels they're an actual participant and that the court system is actually listening to them and addressing their needs. They can ask for things they need, and the court can usually assist them. And again, that's different than a regular courtroom setting where it's procedural and we get another court date and it just seems to take forever to get things done.
My clients that I've worked with, they certainly develop a trust. I think generally there can be a distrust of the system and CPS and children's court. They in turn get to know the judge and the legal parties as human beings who care for them as well. They realize that they have a team supporting them rather than working against them. So then they trust, and then they typically, I think, have more success. You know that you have people rooting for you rather than against you. I think it just brings the tension down and they can focus on what they need to do, which is their recovery and getting their kids home.
I try to be that light, that encouraging light, to just try to help them stay positive and know that it's about them. And if you have nobody, you have to do this for you. It all stems from you. I try to stay on them. I try to stay encouraging. I try to disclose positive things because I once was a participant. So I just try to keep them in reality and to set small goals. And once you achieve that small goal, then you go on to the next goal. that it just takes time. And that's a huge thing for a lot of the participants, because they come into the program thinking things should change overnight, and it doesn't. So just encouraging them to be patient with themselves and not give up because it's not happening as they should see it's happening.
In a roundabout way, the group in FTTC are some of the only people in the world that know the completely curtains pulled back, uncensored version of me. The good, the bad, the ugly, and then the really ugly. And they were still there for me no matter what. So I think that's the big difference of the support system is, and that's the reason, like, trademark, I'm gonna call them family, because blood's thicker than water, but blood doesn't always define your family. And that's the reason, I mean, I look at it as it's family drug treatment court to get your family back, but they're also giving you a second family above and beyond the family that they're working and getting you back.
Your hard work, your compassion, and your commitment to the process is ultimately what allows us to achieve such strong results. When you are part of the Family Drug Treatment Court team, every day you'll be making a difference. For our participants, for their families, and for our community.
Our goal is to get families involved in the Family Drug Treatment Court as quickly as possible in their program. We know we have better successes the earlier a family gets involved in treatment and enrolled in the Family Drug Treatment Court.
My journey with the Family Drug Treatment Court has been awesome. When you have family drug treatment involved, they help a lot, and they kind of keep you focused on what the main goal is, to stay sober and be reunited with your children.
I was scared, like I didn't know what I was walking into. A lot of people told me it was just a big group of people that were there to help you, but they said there's a lot of work to put into it. But I was like, I will do anything head on to get my son back. I don't care what it is. So when it came down to it and I met the whole team, I was shocked that it wasn't as bad as I was perceived it was gonna be. So to anybody out there that's trying to join, I would say join. You have nothing else to lose. You've already lost your children. You have nothing to lose in life but them permanently. So it'd be the best thing for you if you want them back within sooner periods of time at all, just join. It'd be the best thing you could do in life with an addiction. Because let me tell you, my team is amazing. And without them, I don't think I'd be as far as I am today.
What I normally say to individuals that want to work in this field is that you have to have some kind of passion for it. You know, you have to believe, because some people don't believe that people will ever change or that they want to change. And sometimes they can be so deep in their behaviors till it just look like they don't want to change. But I know deep down inside, nobody wants to be the way that they are. It just takes some committed compassion to work with individuals and the women and the people that we serve. You know, you can't lose hope in them. If they see that you've lost hope, it just gives them confirmation that there is no hope. So you can never let them see that. And I say that to every new worker, you know, it just takes time, and you have to know this is where you want to work. Because it's not about the money. Definitely. It's about doing something for a cause that you believe in.
It was one of the most genuine experiences that I have dealt with concerning this whole addiction thing and people wanting to help. I was facing a court case for myself and also family court, and I had said that it was two different things. The court, it was cold, it was calloused, it was whatever. And in family court here, it was literally family. They would clap, they would celebrate you, they would ask how you doing and really care, so.
When I was working with the one young lady who is my success story, she just didn't trust the system. And she thought that the system was against her. She didn't think that they like women. She felt like she was low on the totem pole. She went through a lot of trauma, so her thought process was just all messed up on top of her addiction. So just explaining, listen, let's take it one step at a time. And as she started to trust the team, she did better.
For attorneys coming in, it's a wonderful opportunity to not use your adversarial skills, to use more of your alternative dispute resolution skills, and get to know other people and watch people grow on their journeys in life and be able to help families grow together and become healthier.
For attorneys that are interested in this, well, first I think get some education, understand it's substance use disorder, be ready to be patient, especially in the beginning. I tell a lot of my clients, and so this is something that may be foreign to attorneys thinking about going in, is they have to have faith and they have to have patience, okay? Faith that they can solve the problem, and patience because nothing's going to go as fast as they want it to go. So as an attorney, you need to know that's going to be something that you're going to be dealing with the client, because if they lose either of those and they still have their disorder, it's always kind of knocking on the door, it can set them back.
One thing that you can certainly expect out of family drug treatment court is tears, right? Is that you see clients' successes on such a grand scale, and you also see clients coming in at some of the lowest points. Their children have just been removed from their care. And there's a level of desperation that can be difficult to observe. But with that comes like the beauty of the program and how it loves and lifts the participants into a place of feeling more empowered. So I think you can certainly expect some tears along the way.
For team members interested in joining treatment court, I think that it's a lot to put on their shoulders. But I also see that they see the great rewards in it. I have watched ongoing case managers and team members show up at graduations with flowers and sobbing because they won't have the involvement any longer in their lives of this participant. And quite often you'll hear the team members say, "I'm not going anywhere. I'll be with you for the rest of your life," because that's how impactful these relationships have become. Based, I think, in great part due to the structure and the format of family drug treatment court.